Lisa and her husband's personal life was a mess. She found out he lied about having a kid when they met, and he found out. He had fathered another kid when him and Lisa were cheating behind my back. Those kids moved in with them full time, and Lisa tried to sue for more child support. Which I did pay some, but not a large amount, because we had the kids an equal amount of time. My kids struggled with everything, and they'd talk to me. I had to fight to get them into therapy because Lisa refused to consent, and she accused me of trying to ruin them with an expense like that. Even when I agreed to pay the full amount, she said no. But the judge overruled her when I took this to court. My kids were under increased pressure to bring stuff from my house to their mom's house so the other kids could play with their games. My kids hated going to their moms, but my first attempt to get majority full custody failed. The kids were too young for their voices to be heard also. I did what I could to support and be there for my kids. They grew increasingly unhappy there. And finally, 3 years ago, I was awarded full custody because of the wishes of the kids. By that point, Lisa had 2 more children with her husband. But my kids never bonded with the step or half siblings and did not care about maintaining contact with them and still wanted to live with me alone. Child support was then changed from me paying to Lisa paying. She had it reduced once last year for financial difficulties facing her household. In the last couple of months, Lisa has contacted me a grand total of 42 times via email, asking for financial support and for me to send our kids' old stuff to her house. I wrote back one time clearly stating I would not, and I ignored further emails. My lawyer has them documented, but that's the most I've done with them. Instead of leaving it alone, she confronted me and tried to tell me this sob story about struggling to feed and clothe and take care of the 4 kids in her household. But I shut her down and told her to tell the sob story to someone who cares because her household is none of my concern. Only our children are my concern. She reached out to the oldest 2, and both kids blocked her once they realized she would start something. In response to what I said, she wrote a very lengthy email that I skimmed, and she sent a former friend of ours, who sided with her in the divorce, to confront me about abandoning her twice and being cruel. I shut that person down. It was 12 or more years ago when I last saw them. However, I am aware that Lisa is still the mother of my kids. I know they don't care for a relationship with their mother or step, half siblings right now, but that could change. And maybe I am not creating the best environment for them right now. More specifically because of how I spoke to Lisa when she asked for help. I know all that did was worsen things between us. Does this make me Ta? That's what I want to know.